Uzi, I find the balance. Drinking with my lawyer, had sushi with my accountant. Losing touch and puffing a Lucy, that's where I found it. One hit of the cig and I usually feel nostalgic. When I'm on a bender, it's usually when I miss home. Mentally repairing and staring up out the window. Looking for revenge, just to counting money crystal. I'll be counting money by the fistful, youngin'. You don't know nothing about this though.
What's up? It's too fucking cold for Sunday, number 11. What's poppin'? How you doing? What's crack-a-lackin', motherfuckers? Remember that shit? What's crack-a-lackin'? What up? You be in the motherfucking party. All the white dudes be chilling. We pop in, we're like, what's crack-a-lackin'? Back in, 2004, 05, something like that. These motherfuckers, you walk in there, you say that, you're the white dude saying, what's crack-a-lackin'? These motherfucking brothers, like, put their hand up on their mouth. They're like, these motherfucking crackers fell for it. We fucking turned them on to this shit. Now they're just at this party calling themselves crackers. The fuck is that? They got us. They turned it. White dudes calling themselves crackers back in 05. And look where we are today. Shit is fucked up today. It hasn't got better. 2020 has been a shitty fucking year. Like, all around. Like, there are very few things of positivity that have happened in 2020. I'm not a fan. We can move on. This year is not where it's at. Any of y'all like bananas? Like, you have a banana for breakfast or whatnot, maybe. Little after lunch snack. These motherfucking bananas, you know what they really are? They're just fucking dick trees. Like, you got a whole motherfucking clusters of dick growing on these fucking banana trees, these dick trees. Who the fuck would say, yeah, I like bananas after knowing they're a fucking dick tree? I don't know. But these dick trees, you go to the grocery store, you can buy a pound of bananas for 78 cents. 1 pound, 78 cents. But they're not bananas, really, so they're dick trees. So, like, I guess my dick tree, if I play with it a little bit, it might be worth 62 cents per pound. I only pound that shit like 20 times and I'm done. But it's 20 good pounds. Fuck. Sometimes. You got these peach trees. You can get like a pound of peaches for like $1. And like peaches, you know, they're like the vagina of the pussy. Or of the fruit world. The vagina of the pussy. Peaches are the vagina of the pussy. Let me write that down. Let me try to spin that some other way. I don't know. But shit, I haven't been getting laid. I've been married, y'all, for a long time. So that shit's not happening. Fucking $1 per pound times, you know, all these bills we got every month. Motherfuck, that's a goddamn expensive fucking peach. Per pound. That's like $20,000 per fucking pound. I get to banana pump it. Rarely. I give it my 20. My shit's worth 62 cents. Pound of fucking dick. That's it. Like, it's like this too. Like, you got a dick tree there, and, you know, no women want that low-hanging fruit. They want that top shit. They want the fucking cluster of fucking tree dicks that's at the very top of this banana tree. They will fight each other. They will claw each other for it. They will fucking speak evil. Speak to another woman about this particular woman behind that particular woman's back type woman shit they do. You know, the catty ones, the Karens, usually. It doesn't just have to be the Karens. It's really all of them. Man. I'm glad I'm not involved in any of that. I got none of that shit going on. So we got some NBA news. It was not even really news. It's the NBA drama. It's the fucking best part of the NBA. Oh my god, their drama. So we got the season returning July 30th, I believe. It was going to be the 31st, but they moved it up one day. Not a big deal, but moved it up one day. And the reason being is, when it is July 30th, you will be much happier to start on July 30th than July 31st. And that is a true fucking statement. Because I'm going to be fucking happy when that goes down. But in the NBA, I mean, we got a lot going on. We're going to go back to play, and then Kyrie Irving and like 80 players went on a call like last Friday, conference call, to talk about if they want to be in the bubble in Orlando. And Kyrie is against it, and Kyrie's so goddamn right on this point. People are trying to spin it like Kyrie's crazy because of that flat earth shit, which still may be true. Ask Eddie Bravo. Check him out on YouTube. Yeah, tag Eddie Bravo in this. I'm going to hashtag you, Eddie Bravo. Shit. Oh, who's that? That's my boy Joe Lindsay. Send me a message. No, Joe, I've not accomplished what I've been trying to accomplish today. I'm like 8 hours behind on all the bullshit I was trying to do today. Yeah, but Kyrie's not crazy. He's not. He is against the NBA returning because when the NBA returns, it's like the Black Lives Matter movement is going to lose steam because then everyone's going to be consumed with the NBA because all of us dudes that watch sports, we need that. Because if we don't have sports, you know where we go to? Fucking politics. And that shit sucks. There's no fucking winners. There's no playoffs. No draft. It's fucking politics. Fuck that shit. Yeah, but he's right. Like, it will go back. Things will just go back to normal. Not total normal, but it's going to, just really jumpstart things back to normal. That's how I'll put it. In the NBA coming back. But there's some people, like, Austin Rivers kind of came out against it, and Austin Rivers also had a great point. Austin Rivers, Doc Rivers is his dad. Doc Rivers played for the Celtics and was the coach of the Celtics, now the coach of the Clippers. Doc Rivers is highly respected. Austin Rivers came into the league, like, he was okay, like, and then, like, Doc signed his son to play for the team, and that fucked the team up because Doc paid his son way too much money. And, like, Austin Rivers he didn't deserve that money then. He played into that money. He did play up to that money. He's a good dude, good player. I'd want him on my team. But I'm sure. What's she want? I'm in the middle of a story. Please text me. Her loud ass ringtone. When the fuck did I become so goddamn popular? I got 2 people reaching out to me. She does not know I'm doing this. Message sent. I bet she calls again. Is she gonna go again? She knew I was talking too good of shit. She had to interrupt me twice. This is so unprofessional. Oh, she texts me back. She says, no, answer. Let me reply. Sorry, guys. This is like my day. This is why I'm 8 hours behind on my day. I'm doing my pod. She's gonna be like, I don't give a fuck about that. Shit. Almost 9 minutes into this. We haven't really started. Oh, she texts back. She says, okay. She's letting me do that. Thank God. Let me just hit this one time. Cannabis is the cannabest, y'all. Yeah, so Austin Rivers, he's like the Republican side of the NBA, because that's what may be interesting next, is to see who the Democrats are and who the Republicans are. There are probably very few Republicans in the NBA. That's just the truth of it. I believe Austin Rivers is one. Kuzma came out with a message, Kyle Kuzma. I believe he was kind of in support of Austin Rivers, but also said some smart shit. Kuzma on IG, he says, quote, some of us want to hoop and compete. Don't get that twisted. Oh, I forgot. The whole reason Austin Rivers wants to play is like all the money they're going to make as players and being black players, they can give back to the Black Lives Matter like movement, services, like support the cause. make progress, which, I mean, that's hundreds of millions of dollars. You know, only if, like, even half of the NBA players, they take, like, $1 million they're going to earn from, like, playing and versus not playing next year when their salaries will be reduced by, like, 60% if they didn't play this season. 60%. That'd be fucked for everybody. There would be a lockout. Can you imagine LeBron James going out there to play for like $8 million? No. Or like even like a rookie playing for what, 200,000, 400,000, either way. Hell no. So Kuzma came out and said that shit. But then we got the support. After that, the support for motherfucking Kyrie came out. Steven Jackson got behind him. He said, Kyrie, you're right. Like, if we do go to that bubble and play, like, and he loves his NBA players, but he knows if they go that bubble and play, like, air out the room. Just fucking escapes. Even Dwight Howard later, after Stat came out and said, Dwight Howard came out and said some shit supporting motherfucking Kyrie. He said some well-spoken shit. He was right. Right on. Then Ja Morant. This side story, separate story on its own. I haven't seen any other NBA guys really comment on this. You know, the networks, the online networks, Complex Sports or whatever. I saw it on their fucking feed. Ja went to Murray State, which, like, Murray State, I believe it is in Tennessee. I believe it is, like, northwest of Nashville, but probably closer to the Memphis side of Tennessee-ish. Never been there, but I think that's kind of where it is. And I guess they have this Confederate statue that's there. And Ja went to Murray State. Ja is now an NBA player who plays for the fucking Memphis Grizzlies. Still in Tennessee. Been there for, like, a few years now. Motherfucker's a resident, getting paid millions. Soon to be. Ja Morant could be the next fucking D Wade. We'll see. But he actually wrote a letter to, I don't know, the mayor of the city, or it's at, where is it? In the middle of the college? I don't know. To a judge. I think he wrote a letter to a judge asking for it to be removed. It's a very well put together letter talking about how, you know, it's just very inciting of racism, especially in, like, that state, that southern state, you know. Like, Confederates were only around for what, 4 years? Like 4 years? 4 years and they're still being celebrated. I'm not even going into that. Fuck them, fuck that. I'm just saying, Ja's right. Ja's trying to get it done. Get that statue the fuck up out of there. Oh, man. Let's keep this thing moving. The fucking divided states of America. That's where we are. Thanks, Adam Krigler from Timcast podcast. That's what we are. We're so fucking divided. All of us. The divided states of America. I did not ask for any of this. My life was cool like a year ago. Like, we could have just kept that shit rolling, I guess. I don't want to be insensitive, but looking back, like, it was okay. This shit's too weird. Too much drama. Everything's drama. Fucking come on here. I talk about drama. NBA drama. Oh, man. There's a lot that happened this past week, y'all. There's a lot of different things. Things just motherfucking happened. So I got this pod. That you guys listen to. I know a lot of you listen to on Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Pods, or other, iHeartRadio. Find me on all those sons of bitches. I'm there. But because I got this pod on Apple Podcast, which I don't have an iPhone, I have no access to the Apple products, so I can't even see my own pod being shown on Apple Podcast. But I got these emails from Apple News, and this should clearly spell out the propaganda and the agenda of the fucking left-leaning company of Apple. My first email I ever get from them. Just, like, listen to how these, like, headlines are written and, like, what you would think this would be. Apple News Plus. The sacrifice black children shouldn't have to make. That sounds like a horrible story. I'm sure it's true, but it sounds like something horrible to read about. After 6 months of the coronavirus, how close are we to defeating it? Question mark. A look at where we stand and what the next 6 months could hold. Hell no. Guess that's just like over. Like, get us out of that fucking story. How mask will change us. Yeah, followed up by how mask will change us. By all predictions, our future will be masked. Well, what kind of mask are they talking about? Literally or figuratively? God, I won't want to read that. What it takes to heal from trauma. Oh, that sounds very feminine. I'm not against it, but I'm not going to read it. Okay. Some better things on there. Here's how they end it. I'll let them end. One thing to eat. How to season, char, and glaze your way to a perfect grilled steak. From Bon Appetit. Yeah, I would probably check that one out. So they're so leaning that direction. Fucking Apple. I signed up for a class. Gonna be going. It's a free class. It's all online. It's at Ivy Tech. I think I get a certification in some shit that has nothing to do with what I actually do, but I'm just so bored. I'm like, maybe this is something positive I can do. Take a class in electrical systems. Yeah, sounds real fun, but fuck it. Who knows? It's free. It just takes up more time. Time is the most fucking valuable. I don't have any of it. I got enough to do this bullshit, though. Oh, man. I don't ask you all this because I know the answer to this, but in like 2020, we all been getting fucked up. We've been all getting a buzz. Everybody's buzzing. I'll just ask my friends, hey man, you more fucked up this year than what you were last year? I am. Those are my kids. Can you hear them? They're upstairs. They're arguing or something. I don't know, talking shit. Y'all catch that Dave Chappelle 8:46 on YouTube from the Netflix fucking YouTube channel. It's got like 17 million views like a day after he released it. 2 days. We'll give it 36 hours after he released it. I was thinking about playing it, but I don't want to play it. It's like he just speaks the truth, but y'all gotta check it out. I mean, he's talking about the shit going down in Minneapolis, specifically with that white cop, Chauvin, and Mr. George Floyd, I believe is his name. That was pretty bad. Yeah, but Dave Chappelle, he's talking about it. Just go check that out on your own time. Let me know what you think. Send me a message. What's the difference between people who are your friends, who message you, versus messenger you? I don't think there's a difference, but I could see how someone would think that there may be a difference. But it's all the same shit. When you get put on red status, I don't know. I guess that happens on both. Message seen. No response. Or quick response. Or like an understandable response. Like an understandable amount of time. Like 20 minutes. It's like, hey, I was busy for like 20 minutes. It took me like 20 minutes to get back with you. This is kind of the same conversation I'm having with myself back 20 minutes ago. That was a different me than what this me is right here, right now. It's just how we roll. Bud Lights, 2 in the afternoon on Sunday. Day drinking them Bud Lights. Actually, it's just 1. And then I'll move on to some tea and some bottled waters. And that'll be my day. Got a lot of shit to do today. Congratulate these the class of 2020 seniors. You now have a high school diploma. There are no limits in this world for you. Dream big. All y'all graduates coming out into this shit in 2020. Oh my God. That, what do you call it? Up in Seattle. The CHAZ. Is it the CHAZ? The CHAZ? The fuck is that called going on in Seattle where they just took over a fucking part of downtown? Let me find that. I know I got that somewhere. Where the fuck is that? CHAZ. Yeah, CHAZ. Now I gotta find out what that stands for. I'm not gonna do that. It took me long enough just to read my notes to like confirm it is the CHAZ, which may be Antifa. Some people believe it is, some people don't. Pick your side, vote your color. Maybe don't vote your color. I meant like blue or red, not like white, yellow, brown, or black. Oh man. See how this shit gets twisted? I read some shit on Facebook, like someone said, if racism is such a touchy subject, then maybe you're racist. I think I saw that on Facebook. Man, I'm not racist, but it's still a touchy fucking subject. Especially when you're trying to like laugh about shit. You don't know who's gonna like take you out of context, take you the wrong way, and like get shit twisted. Well, let me tell a more cheery story. Maybe I should start this on this pod. This happened a lot. Like times Owen has gotten fired, and what those look like and why, and what happened next after the firing. Oh shit. I don't want to say I'm good at getting fired, but I'm fucking totally okay with being fired. I'm gonna be like, well, on to the next thing. I think I worked at Best Buy. I got fired for a stupid ass reason, but the reason I really probably was getting fired for is because we had these Saturday morning, like 7 a.m. Best Buy meetings. And I'd probably, I probably drank the night before heavily and would go into those like smelling like booze, even though I was like, 18. Like if I was 40, I'd really smell like booze. 18, you don't really smell like booze, but like maybe your breath still smells like booze, not your body, but maybe your breath. And you're like, no, man, I use like mouthwash. That's the alcohol from my mouthwash. It's the green kind, man. It really works good. Keeps my shit minty for hours. Cover up the smell of vodka. No, about it. I got fired for that. No, the reason why they fired me, I accepted, like, customers came through and they had like 17 cents left on a gift card and like 21 cents left on a gift card. They're like, oh, just keep it. I'm like, all right. So I kept it. It was like 50 cents. I'm like, and I worked there for like 8 months. So all I ever got was like 50 cents. I'm like, well, what if I get one that's like worth $1? What if I get like 5 that are worth $1? Then I can buy a pack of batteries. That's all I wanted. I'm like, my sister's calling me. Oh, goddamn. She is calling me. I'm going to have to call her back. Getting fired usually leads to slight depression for a minute. So what do you do the day you get fired? You eat and you drink. Maybe you buy something. I don't know. But I've been fired. I don't know. I don't even know the last time I got fired. Yeah, it was like 6 years ago. That's another funny one. Lids fired me. Pissed me off. Fucking love that place. They didn't give a shit. Not one shit. Just going through my stuff. I don't know. Maybe we should end this. It might be about time. Oh, no, wait. There's one more thing. This one's good. This one. Talking to my ex, my baby mama, the good one. And she tells me that she opens up a motherfucking fireworks shop. Like, she's running it. It's like a family business for her. It's her husband, the kids, all the kids, her friend. They got to hire more people. They got to keep this bitch open from 8 a.m. till 10 p.m. every day. And then in July, stay open later. Yep. I'm just picturing my daughter in there. My daughter's going to be running that place. She's going to be the manager. Ava is going to be the manager of this fireworks store. This is going to be your mom running it, but Ava's going to run it. Ava's going to be doing counts. Go count product. Go see what needs replaced. Go stock new product. Change the prices. Talk to the customers. That's what she's going to be doing. I want to go in there and witness it. I want to see her running that shit. Oh man, I was watching some soccer on Facebook too. They scored a goal, then like the camera cut to this dude like doing a line off a fucking credit card, like in the crowd. Like his team finally fucking scored and he did a fucking line. I mean, hopefully his team wasn't that good, because if that's how you do it, like every time you score in soccer you do a line, maybe you can maintain that for the entirety of a soccer season, or maybe a soccer game will start there. Soccer game, if you're diehard, you do it through the soccer season. Don't get busted, don't get caught. But if these soccer games are in Colombia, that's just probably okay. Alright, y'all, thank you for checking out my pod. It's Too Cool for Sunday. Peace out, my brothers and sisters.